Well, we're getting ready to kick off the 2016 indoor season here on December 4th, 2015. But this Friday in December here marks the beginning of our 2016 campaign. I think both teams are excited to get started. We're going to have a little bit smaller squad on both sides. We're not going to run most of our distance runners. They'll continue to train coming off a cross-country season, but we are going to line up all of our sprinters, our field event people, and some of our mid-distance people. And I'm really excited to see where we're at, especially in the sprints and the jumps and the throws. This group has been training hard all fall. We've had lots of great test results, and so I think they've all positioned themselves to have pretty nice openers. For the most part, it's a healthy squad. We're looking this year, obviously, our goals. We've got a lot of work to do on the women's side. Last year we had a disappointing season as far as the team standings, and we'd like to compete at a higher level in the Valley. And so I'm looking forward to our women's team being very hungry and going out there and proving themselves. We've got plenty of firepower to go into those meets and get some points. And so the regular season is set up to get them ready to do just that. Rebecca Stearns and Brianna Walker, those two have both been champions on our team in the Horizon League, and they've battled for Missouri Valley titles also, winning the 4x4 just 2 years ago, our first year in the Valley. So we've had a taste of the championships. Many of our juniors and seniors were part of championship teams as youngsters, so they know how to win. They just needed a little bit more seasoning and a few years of training to get ready for the Valley, and we've seen some nice performances this fall. Erica Lavista, Hannah Magnuson, of course Sydney Stunkel's still out there running well for us, so we're looking forward to their contributions, and they will be very crucial to our success. On the men's side, we've got I don't know how many champions coming back. It's quite a group of athletes. We did graduate some very, very high-end guys, but we have a lot of points returning. Chris Stroop and Jazz Hayes, Jake Mazanke, Peter Archibald, Antoine James are all guys that have been very, very successful in the Valley and have won a lot of titles already and put up a lot of points. I know we've got several of those guys that I just mentioned that are going to be on the verge of making the national meet if things go their way and they maintain their health and their focus. I think we've got a couple of guys that can make the national meet, and that'll be in Birmingham, Alabama in March. But this weekend, I'm looking forward on Friday to kicking it off and getting it started. It's really important to see where we're at. It's a bit unsettling as after this first meet we have finals and then they go home for 4 weeks, and so we're hopeful that the team will do their job and keep themselves ready. When we return, we'll open up at Illinois on January 16th, and then we'll head to Indiana University 2 weekends in a row, the Gladstein Invitational and the IU Relays. Follow that up with the big Notre Dame Mayo Invitational, which has been a fantastic event for Loyola Track and Field the last 4 years, and we're excited to go over there again. In fact, the Mayo meet has been the site of a lot of our national qualifying marks, so it's a meet that we've got a lot of tradition and history at, and so I'm looking forward to taking the squads over there again. We'll follow that up with the possibility of a split squad. Grand Valley State University will host what's called their Big Meet. That is the same weekend as Iowa State hosting their Elite Distance Invitational, and we'll get a couple of individuals in over there, and I'm excited about that. So that's a big weekend. And then we start to taper down and get ready for the championships that will be held at Cedar Falls, hosted by University of Northern Iowa. But again, our goal is to ready both squads, men and women alike, to get ready to do battle for the Missouri Valley Conference Championships.
Yeah, we're really excited. After last season's outdoor season, having a lot of records broken outdoor, coming to this indoor season, after summer training, we're really geared up and ready to kick butt and put it out there.
Well, I know I'm really excited. I haven't raced since May, so I can't wait to get out on the track, especially at Grand Valley with the 300-meter track and open up with a 600. I put on my uniform last night and did some push-ups. I was pretty pumped about it.
I just want to, get some pretty good base times. I'm not trying to, I would love to go out and PR, but I would love to get some really good base times to lead me on for the rest of the season, lead me into in a winter break where I can train harder and come back faster.
So I'll be running the 1,000-meter run at the first meet. Peter Archibald and I will be running that together, and we've been training partners all 4 years, so I think it's really exciting for us to open up Our goal is to try and go break the school record set by Declan Murray our freshman year. And I think we're going to go out and try and execute that. Obviously, it's early in the season, so if that doesn't happen, it's not a big deal. But to go out there and try to break that is really important to us.
Yeah, well, especially having winter break after this meet, having a month of training to ourselves, I think this meet will serve as like a motivation. So since we're all going to be training alone for the next month, it'll be a lot easier to get out there and do what I need to do to come back in the winter season for indoor.
Yeah, Grand Valley being right before winter break, it's really important for us to have a meet to get us excited for the rest of break. Sometimes it's not easy training over winter break. It's cold. Sometimes you got to try to find facilities and stuff like that. But having the meet right before just keeps us hungry and knowing what we can do and coming back. It's really exciting getting into the indoor season.
Really, I know a lot of jargon that's going on in the locker room is to really just win MVC. That's the overarching indoor goal for this year. And personally, I really just push the guys to be the best every single day. Every time they come into the weight room, always be ready to put forth that effort to make yourself greater so we can achieve the ultimate goal, because honestly this is a process. It's a team goal, and I personally do want to jump 55 feet in the triple jump and jump 26 feet before I leave Loyola, but it's really not about me. It's about the rest of the team and really putting forth that team effort so that we can actually accomplish that big goal of winning the MVC.
For men and women as a whole, I know we all just really want to place probably in the top 3 in the conference. For women, definitely. I hope we can all get some better places, put some points up on the board. We have little numbers compared to some of the other schools, but I think we have so much talent. So I think if we can just do what we can, then we'll do a lot better.